WIBTA if I flipped out on my fiance for not paying rent after 3 reminders. My 31M fiance 26F recently moved into my apartment 3 months ago. I own the apartment and have a mortgage on it. When my fiance moved in, we agreed that she would pay rent of $600 a month. That's far less than the market rate for a room within a flat of this quality, and probably comes out to a 40-50 discount. But I'm comfortable with that because my mortgage isn't too big, I earn good money, and I'm excited to live with her. We have a great relationship, we both have good jobs and are generous with each other. I earn more than my fiancé, but probably mostly because of the age gap, and she works hard in a well-paying sector and is responsible with money otherwise. The problem is that, whilst she paid rent on time for the first 2 months, her rent is now nearly 3 weeks late, still owes October, and today is 17th of November. I don't really feel like I should have to remind her at all to pay rent. I don't want to have to nag or chase her for money. She should just pay on time, as I've always done for every financial obligation I've ever had. Nonetheless, I've had to remind her 3 times since end October to pay rent and she still hasn't. She said to me after I reminded her the 3rd time that since we're getting married, it's all the same pot anyway, and if I double pay or forget to pay 1 month it's not a big deal. However, our finances haven't been combined yet. We both still work, and I know that if she double paid I would know immediately and return the money. I'm now starting to feel annoyed that I'm not being listened to and worried that my partner is being too casual with what I consider to be important financial agreements that we've made to one another. WIBTA if I ream her out for this. I understand her POV that we're getting married and I see us living happily ever after. We're truly soulmates. So I don't know if I'm just overreacting. Edit 1 There have been a number of comments along the lines of NTA for being upset but why WBTA to ream her out or deal with it immaturely. That's V fair comment. What I really meant is to initiate a serious conversation where I make a big deal out of this issue. It's not really my style to be argumentative and ream people, but it made an easier title, and so fair comments. Everyone. Edit 2 For all the comments that say she's using me for the flat or sees at ATM, you're way off base. She's got a top-class degree from the best university in my country and does a difficult finance job for good money. She doesn't need an ATM. I think the issue is just that she's being too casual with our financial agreements because we're getting married one pot anyway, which I don't think is a good approach.